up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. What is this? 2 videos in 2 weeks? Who is this girl? Today we have a super exciting video because not only is it a collab, but it's also a video that I've never done before for some reason. Hi, Dixie. Today we're gonna be feeding all of my animals. So I'm gonna basically be showing you guys what my nightly feeding routine looks like with 3 horses, 2 dogs, 3 goats, and a mini donkey, and fish, and a cat. So this is actually a collab with Cowgirl. Her name is Carly, but on her Instagram and YouTube, her name is Cowgirl. I've actually followed her for quite a while and really love her content, especially her feed on Instagram. She just seems to be very ambitious and very like goal setting and achieving, and I obviously extremely admire that. So I actually reached out to her and asked if she wanted to do a collab together, and she said yes. And so today she is also going to be doing a feed routine for all the animals that she has. So once you guys are done watching this video, make sure to go to her channel and watch her video as well. With that said, it is currently like 4 o'clock, so it's about an hour before the horses. Let me get comfortable. It's about an hour before I'm actually gonna feed the horses. I just got off probably an hour ago. So yeah, today I'm basically going to do their stalls first because their stalls are super messy. I'm looking at them right here. I do them every day, but they're extremely messy every single day. And then I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to feed all of these animals. Really the only ones that get fed at night are my horses, my goats, and enchilada. Oh, I also have to show you guys this hay room thing we got going right now. It's underdeveloped, not done yet, but since the last video, we have hay in here. So there's a difference. Here's what we got going on in the hay room right now. It's a little bit messy right now, but everything with horses is. So before, we didn't have any of this hay here, and I buy like 20 bales at a time, so we're going through it. But yeah, so right here I did have a table. Anyways, right here I did have a table, and I don't know what happened to it actually. So there's not really a whole lot going on right here. Literally all I have is Moonshine's grain. And then this is a goat's grain, an extra bag of Moonshine's grain. And then my boyfriend apparently put the goat's treats in there. Super random, not really a whole lot going on, especially because it's not like performance season, although it's about to be. Sorry about this, you guys are on my... I also am waiting for a Cam CBD shipment, so I'll have to set up like all the supplements and stuff like that right here, or at least I'd really like to, just because I want to keep them organized. And then I just have the hay in here. The most important hay item you could ever get right here. Literally so clutch. Love it. Okay, so right now I'm gonna grab Armida, and then I'm gonna grab Moonshine. I'm gonna put them in the arena so that they can run around, let some steam out. Then I'm gonna do stalls, then I'm gonna feed. This is where it gets complicated. Okay, I'm gonna put Armida and Legacy because they get along the best. I'm gonna put them out in the arena. Moonshine gets to go in the pen because honestly, Moonshine does not care if she's away from anybody at all. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I can do this with a tripod and 2 horses. Come on. Armita's stall, and it is completely disgusting. Mind you, again, I literally cleaned this yesterday. She has the worst stall manners in the whole world. I didn't even know what stall manners were until I realized that she does not have them. So I just got done with the stalls. I pretty much tried to fit everything in the trailer and in the buckets, but unfortunately I don't have my tractor, so had to make a little pile there. Don't like doing that because it's messy. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the flakes in the stalls so you guys can just see me doing that. We don't have feeders or anything like that. I make sure that they're not eating on actual sand because we do have a lot of sand around here, but they do eat on the ground in their stalls, and I actually like that more. It's way better for a horse, way more natural for them. I've heard it's like help build their top line, helps just their overall back strength, all of that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm gonna throw flakes first. Hey, don't be so wild. Okay, and just like that, the horses are hayed, I don't know. Now I'm going to fill Moonshine's hay bag with a bunch of grass. I would do this for Legacy too because she would need it, but I don't fill it up in the hay bag because she's seeming to not eat it right now at all. It's like too hard for her. She's like really picky. So I just give her a bunch of hay on the ground. Because she eats super slow anyways, it lasts until the next day. If I did that with Moonshine, it would last that evening and then that's it. So I don't know, difference of horses, you honestly just need to know your horse. So I'm going to fill up Moonshine's hay bag right now. So I usually get there's like 4 flakes in here, and that's the only way I'm able to get her eating like throughout the day and night. Zion, Pecos! How I do it is I just open this up like a little hairnet. I don't know, everybody's got their ways of doing it. Hi puppies, you wanna be in mommy's video? Then I just stand the flake up like this, like so, and voila. I got a little, shimmy it down a little bit. Watch out guys. Oops. Put it upside down, you guys can't see it, upside down. Then you just find the string and you pull. There you go. So when I tie it up, I just make sure that it's still on the ground, but just obviously tied so she can't like drag it around her stall and get stuck in it, because I know she'll do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw Legacy some of these grass flakes. They look a little brown, not dusty or moldy though, so go. I think I'm gonna put some more in here. Well, look at that. So cute. I think I'm gonna throw some more grass hay in here just to give her some bedding. So as far as the goats and the donkey goes, both of them split 1 flake per feeding. Kevin is pretty mean to the little goat, so we just got to make sure that we separate it, and then Enchilada just gets whatever. Enchilada honestly doesn't even need that much. She's so fat, but whatever, she's a queen. I just hit them. Okay, so our last step is basically just grain. So I'm going to collect grain buckets and give Moonshine her grain. Okay, so this is the grain that I feed Moonshine right now. So I've had Moonshine on the healthy edge just because I've heard it's way less sugar, and Moonshine gets really hot on grain in general. I've had amazing results with this one. Not only does she look really good, but I have not had any problems with her being hot at all as far as like conditioning goes, and usually I genuinely do, like, no matter what. So especially with her being on a feed and then still being fine, that kind of says a lot. So when you first start a horse on grain, you want to make sure to start very little. This is what I feed with, and when I was first starting Moonshine, on the bag it says you want to do like a 1/2 pound for a week, and so that's what I started on. A 1/2 pound is like literally this much. This whole thing should be about 3 pounds. So right now she is at 1.5 pounds ish. So I just do half of this basically. So this is how full I have it. It's about halfway ish. I just make sure to keep it very consistent. Even if you don't have a scale, which I don't. Thank you for sneezing on me, Kevin. I really appreciated that. You just kind of want to remember what you've done before, so you keep everything nice and consistent. And again, build up slowly. So, all right. It doesn't look too scrumptious, but honestly, that is a lot. That's like a full meal right there. And it's definitely the reason, like my tripod, it's definitely the reason that she's looking so good right now. Right, girl? Right? Look how good she's looking. I mean, she's super messy right now, but just body weight and everything, she's just looking so good. Even her temperament, usually she'd just be walking around right now like crazy, and she just is honestly so good. Okay, I'm gonna do my outro with moonshine because why not? The other animals that I have that I didn't show you like how I feed them are my dogs. I have 2 dogs, and then my cat and some fish. The dogs get fed in the morning. Keeg just feeds them. It's not really anything special. And then the cat, she just free feeds. And then the fish are Keeg's responsibility. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of my feeding routine. You guys basically just saw like what a night chore routine kind of looks like for me. I come home, I do stalls, and I gotta feed. And that's just like besides riding all of them. So doing all that in total, probably if I was like hustling, would take maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. So it's not horrible, but taking care of them is honestly just like such a chore in itself. Obviously, if you don't have small stalls like these and your horse is just like out to pasture, that would be what's like most ideal. But yeah, we just definitely make the most out of what we got going on here. I don't know if I need to give the disclaimer that I'm not a horse nutritionist, equine nutritionist, or anything like that. I've definitely learned a lot from podcasts and stuff, and that's why my routine is the way that it is right now. But yeah, I'm not a professional, not an expert, and I know that it's going to like increasingly get better and better. I will say one thing that was missing from at least her routine is canned CBD. Once I get the pellets in, I always give her 1 to 2 scoops in her grain. So I give that at night right now, and then once the season starts getting closer, once we're like actually in season, I give her 2 scoops in the morning and 2 scoops at night. I'm actually very excited that this was kind of just a short and sweet video. I think I want to do more like these. Usually with my vlogs, they like last a couple of days. So if you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And also, when you are done watching this, as soon as this is done, go watch Cowgirl, subscribe to her and watch her video. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.